Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Turkis with Green Car Reports, and that little car you hear clattering behind me is the 2017 Chevrolet Cruze Diesel. According to GM, we are the second outlet in the country to drive this car, which is pretty cool. I've been spending the last week with it, and just some fast facts off the top. The Cruze is a 1.6 liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder. It's the second generation of the Cruze Diesel. The last one was a 2 liter. This one has 137 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque. It comes with a 6-speed manual transmission, but you can get an optional 9-speed automatic, which is what we have here. I'm going to flip the camera so you can get a look at the car itself. So there she is. Like I said, this is the 9-speed automatic, and I've been driving this car for the past week or so. And over that time, I've done about 190 miles, and I've averaged, according to the math, about 45 miles to the gallon. That's 2 below the EPA estimated highway figure, but my driving has been only about a mix of 80% highway and about 20% in the city. So I'm kind of okay with a 2-point drop on that. Now, this is not the most efficient Cruze Diesel. That title belongs to the 6-speed manual version, which returns 52 miles to the gallon. All told, if you get that one, it goes about 700 miles on a single tank, which is mighty impressive. Now, as you can see, this one has kind of small wheels, but looks mostly like a normal Cruze. That's because all diesels are based on the LT trim level. So that means it's reasonably priced, but also reasonably equipped. Yes, you get these 16-inch wheels, but 17s are available. So we're going to hop inside real quick. So you can see it's the same basic interior as the standard Cruze. You have a 7-inch infotainment system. It's the Mylink system. We like the system quite a lot. It's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So even though it doesn't have navigation, all you get is that handy little compass. It does have CarPlay, so you can plug your phone in and get by doing whatever you're doing. It also has a 4G LTE Wi-Fi connection, which is how I'm streaming this right now. So I will not be paying Verizon any money for extra data, which is okay by me. Here we have the Reconfigurable information center. You can scroll through. You can see it says I have an indicated 41.4 miles per gallon, but based on the math that I did when I gassed it up this morning, it's more like 45.1. And the car's been sitting here for a little while, so that kind of explains it. 9-speed automatic, same shifter as the standard Cruze. And we're going to step out real quick. As you can see, we have leather seats. That is an option that is on the diesel, but not on the standard LT. It's about an $1,100 option. The other big option that we have on this car is called the Driver, Sun, Sound, and Confidence package, and that is everything from blind spot monitoring to a heated steering wheel to a heated seat. Basically, it makes the Cruze a handy little package for everyday driving. As I lock myself out of the back seat, I'm going to climb in back here, and you can see I'm a bigger guy. I'm about 6'1", about 250 pounds, and the seat is set up for my driving position right now. And I have enough room. I'm a little bit tight on headspace. I'll flip the camera around so you can see. So yeah, my head is a bit at the top of it, which is a little bit tight. If you're a little bit taller than me, this might not be the best space for you. But we'll flip it back around. And there we have it. Got a nice view of the dashboard there. Now, I know you guys, a lot of you are saying that diesel isn't that great right now, that it's not green. The reality is that 700 miles on a single tank of fuel is mighty impressive. Chevy has gone to great lengths to cut down on the amount of CO2 and SO2 and NOx and all of the bad things that come from some diesel engines. Diesel has gotten a lot of flack lately because of the Volkswagen fiasco. But I think it's important to note why Chevrolet says they're doing a diesel again. You already have the Volt, you have the Bolt, you have the gas-powered Cruze, which is fairly efficient, and the reality is that Chevy says they want to offer drivers choices. And the Cruze Diesel is really designed to appeal not just to people that want to drive efficiently, but people that enjoy torque and want something a little bit different. And the Cruze really impresses in that regard. The 1.6 is plenty strong. 240 pound-feet of torque. It's more than enough to smoke the front tires. It's actually kind of impressive. It's very accessible, and it carries on widely through the rev range. But what I really want to talk about, what really impressive, I've been blown away by this, is the 9-speed automatic transmission. It's phenomenal. There have been a lot of other automakers that have done 9-speed automatics, and they haven't had the best reputation. Some of them have been critically slammed, but this 9-speed is very, very fast, very smart, very smooth. You generally don't feel it shifting unless you really get on the gas, in which case, well, on the diesel, in which case it just kind of shifts all the time. But it's smooth, unobtrusive, very, very nice performance. And I would almost rather have this than the 6-speed manual. I know that's kind of sacrilegious to say that, but it's such a nice powertrain, and it's one that we're really excited to see GM put in other vehicles in the future. So that was just a quick primer with the Cruze Diesel. We'll be spending a little bit more time with this one today before it goes back to the fleet. Look for more, including the full drive review later this week. Have a good one, guys.